Tonight, the Supreme Court's conservative majority upholding Tennessee's ban on some gender-affirming medical care for transgender minors, clearing the way for 24 states to continue enforcing similar bans. In the 6-3 decision, Chief Justice John Roberts citing evolving science and profound implications, rejecting the argument that denying trans kids access to puberty blockers and hormone therapy amounts to sex discrimination. Roberts writing the issue should be left to the people, their elected representatives, and the democratic process. Justice Sonia Sotomayor, joined by liberal justices Kagan and Jackson, dissented in sadness, writing the court's decision inflicts untold harm to transgender children and the parents and families who love them. The sponsor of the Tennessee ban praising the court's decision.
The court affirmed what we believe, and that is that states do have a compelling interest to protect kids.
I won't say I'm optimistic.
LW, a trans teen who brought the case and asked us not to show her face, told us last year she'll keep pursuing the treatments in another state because they changed her life.
I think really the big difference was when I got on hormones. That was incredibly helpful.
David, an estimated 100,000 transgender teens and their families live in states where those treatments are banned, but today's ruling has no impact in other states where gender-affirming care for minors remains legal.
All right, so basically we're about halfway there to the rest of the country being back to common sense and understanding that God made two genders, two sexes, male and female. He made them. And so the fact that the court ruled 6-3 in the United States versus Scrimeti, that case, you can look up and get all the comments that were made, all of the opinions. And again, we saw Chief Justice John Roberts penning the court's opinion. When it's a 6-3 decision, in our mind, now, like in this day and age, basically, that's huge. Everything seems to be, any of these big cases come down to that 5-4 split, but it's a 6-3. And really, it should be 9-0. But as we know, we have the left liberal wing of the Supreme Court, which apparently was, what was it? Dissenting in sadness? Tear? It says all you need to know. When you have one of the Supreme Court justices in her dissenting opinion writing that they dissent in sadness, emotion, feelings, because that's all they have is feelings, instead of looking at this logically and with human dignity like everyone else would. You have children who decide, oh, I'm not a boy, I want to be a girl, or oh, I'm not a girl, I want to be a boy. The very next day, they want to be Superman or Superwoman or a dog or a cat. Their prefrontal cortexes are not fully developed, and yet we think that they should be able to have genital mutilation, have puberty blockers, things that will affect them for the rest of their lives. We think it's okay if their feelings are fleeting, and we should not allow these children to be making these decisions.